So how did John Cena beat Ric Flair's record 8 years ago? I guess I'm going to have to explain this. Now, granted, I know a lot of wrestling fans are going to say, well, John Cena never been a 16-time World Heavyweight Champion. But where did these 16 title reigns came from when it comes to Ric Flair? All his title reigns come from NWA, WCW, and also the WWE. Under the NWA, Ric Flair was an 8-time World Heavyweight Champion. In WCW, he was a 6-time World Heavyweight Champion. And in the WWE, or F at the time, he was only a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. Now, why would WWE want to recognize Ric Flair as a 16-time World Heavyweight Champion? Mainly it's to show how prestigious his career is. I mean, not a lot of young wrestling fans know who he is. And by saying that he was a 16-time world champion, it does kind of turn a lot of people's heads to say, wow, this guy's the real deal. Also, part of it has to do with the WWE buying out the libraries and buying out WCW. So that's kind of part of it too. But in truth, say if they didn't recognize those other title reigns, Ric Flair would have just been considered as a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion in the WWE. Now on to John Cena. He's a 15-time World Heavyweight Champion. His title reigns is a collection of 2 different World Championships under the WWE. He was a 3-time World Heavyweight Champion, and as far as the WWE Championship is concerned, a record-setting, and I mean record-setting, 12 times. So as it stands, John Cena holds the record of having the most title reigns than any professional wrestler when it comes to the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. But now the question at hand, how did he beat Ric Flair's record 8 years ago? Back in 2006 in Unforgiven, John Cena won his 3rd WWE World Heavyweight Championship from Edge in a TLC match. From that mark, he pretty much already beat Ric Flair's record, and from the looks of it, the world is still intact. I also want to know, and that title reign is the first and last time John Cena has ever held the championship for more than a year. 380 days to be exact. Now when it comes to Ric Flair being a world champion, majority of those title reigns, he actually held them for more than 400 days. But there was one title reign that he held the NWA World Heavyweight Championship for a very long time, and that was 793 days. I highly doubt Cena will be able to touch that record in this modern era of wrestling. Now what do you guys think? Do you guys feel at ease of the points I made that John Cena's title reign does not really compare to the prestigious legacy of Ric Flair's title reign? Or do you still feel that John Cena shouldn't be a 16-time, 17-time, 20-time World Heavyweight Champion? Feel free to leave your thoughts and comments down below and we can go to discuss or debate about it. And I also want to give a quick shout out to my good friend Joe Passarelli of the Joe Passarelli Show. He talks about a lot of good topics on wrestling, and he's also a wrestler himself, so he knows what he's talking about. And also talks about things that goes on in the world, which is very insightful. So I want you guys to please check him out at his YouTube channel. And also check out Haley of the Wrestling Throwdown Show. She hosts reviews on Raw, SmackDown, TNA, anything wrestling related she talks about. Joe Passarelli also co-stars with her. And don't be fooled, people. Yes, she's been watching wrestling for 12 years, but during those 12 years, she also watches old school wrestling, indie wrestling, and also, of course, today's wrestling. So she does know what she's talking about. But please check her out and support her and Joe Passarelli as well. All right, guys. Take care.